Hi, I'm JShmoo.
And I'm DShmoo.
We're Shmoo's Play.
And today it is day 57,233.7 times 10 to the negative 1,000 power.
Of blueprints, yeah. Day 85. Okay, so officially we beat the game by finding room 46 on day, 23.
Some 20-something. Also, I know the number I said was nonsense. Don't at me.
They're not gonna. Okay.
They are gonna.
Should we close the door a little so we don't wake up our children?
Maybe.
DShmoo's gonna open the door. I'm gonna...
You collect the allowance and go to the outer room.
I'm gonna discuss that I don't know what we should do in this game. I think what we were trying to castle, so we got the power of the king. So we're gonna try to go back, do the chess puzzle again, and see if there's anything else we can do with it. And then if not, I'm gonna say we just do the rook.
See, but what is the equivalent of castling? It's like switching the king with the rook.
Right. So
but I don't know.
We have the king, so we're gonna switch it for the rook. If we can't do it physically, we have to do it
spiritually, ecumenically,
yes.
grammatically.
Yeah. So.
All right.
I don't, unless you have a better idea, DShmoo.
Oh, this is still the foundation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So does that mean we can start up higher?
No, it does not.
Can you go in? I don't remember.
It's going to waste a step. The only thing in here is dig spots. The elevator is up. You can't lower it because you can't get behind here.
Oh, it's so stupid. Okay.
Yeah, and if you actually, what's really funky is if you go down there, and you'll see this in our last video if you watch it. It's not posted yet as of this recording, but when it is up, and you do watch it before you watch this, as I'm sure you will go back and watch all of our videos, what you'll see is actually, because the what do you call?
DShmoo, they can't see you gesturing.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think how I want to phrase this.
Can we build while you do that?
Oh yeah, build while I do that.
Right.
So you know how there's two portraits in the game.
There's more than two portraits.
In each door. There's in each room. Oh man, words hard.
Yeah, okay, you mean these paintings, pray and cry. Okay.
Right. And the ones for wherever you place the foundation are actually at the bottom of the elevator. If you go the other way through the tunnel to the bottom of the elevator, they're just purple and glowing. It's really freaky.
That's weird.
Yeah.
You think that's deliberate, or is that
I don't think it's a glitch.
Weird artifact? Okay.
I don't think it's a glitch, but it is super funky weird.
Key card, that's nice.
Yeah. Just start an experiment.
Could also, it doesn't make sense, I guess, to spread gold because there's no rooms.
I mean, if I spread it now,
right? There's no rooms.
It'll just put all of it in a couple of rooms, then, won't it?
I don't know. We tried, I guess.
Education. I don't know. So there were a lot of things that I tried to do just for education, try and rebuy something that you lose in the thing. It doesn't work if you lose it in Lost and Found.
Yeah.
So we're just learning things, learning little edge case details of the game as we go.
What kind of experiment do we want to do today?
I don't know. Gee, Brian, what do you want to do today?
Well, I guess we've been working on the 100 notes. No, the blue notes.
I think it's gonna be this. One of these two at Game 1 Star. What do you think?
Just do a floor plan.
Okay.
If lately every time we get that, we don't end up with this freaking shovel.
Yeah.
Wait, so I want to make sure we're advancing the game and thinking about how do we get, we need to figure out the names of the
angels.
Things. Yeah. How do we figure that out? Are there books that we're missing?
Nope. There are no books that we're missing.
Are they in books and we just haven't read it? Where could we look for that information?
Unclear.
Because I do have several written down, but I feel like we must have missed some at some point. I don't know.
I like that it's not giving us any gems or keys. And by I mean, find it. I should have held out. You were right.
I don't know why you don't listen to me, but it's okay. It would have been such an easy go back to.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's just money.
Joe's money.
I like the observatory.
So, sorry, what was I saying? I was saying that, before that, in terms of goals, like, there's just, like, a number of things we need to pursue.
I just want to make sure that we're advancing the game.
Like,
and we're not just
speculating on nonsense.
Right.
But, like, one thing I'm, like, so the last episode I tried just, like, there were two kind of hand positions on the clock indicated on the faces of two clocks in the den. And then the blue note in the den actually references undo the garage for once.
The blue note in the den says the sin associated with this room is associated with one's use of time.
Right. So sloth, right? Is this the sin associated with?
Or is that the only?
If I gain a new star and I look through again, does anything change? I guess not. Anyway. Yeah, so it kind of indicates like, oh, like, are there sins associated with different rooms? So, like, that would suggest that there are 7 different sins associated with 7 different rooms.
Right.
And
So JShmoo did try to just, like, stay in... He's like, well, sloth is, like, not doing anything. Like, wasting your time. So
I just tried to waste my time between those 2 times.
Just sitting in that room doing nothing, and nothing happened.
I had another thought, which is like, oh, maybe, like, all you need to do is, like, build that room, like, really early in the day, and then between those 2 times, just call it a day. Like, sometime between, like, 9:15 and 11:50, or 11:05.
Why is it beeping at you?
Oh, because I'm missing something, clearly. I don't have enough keys to justify this. I'd rather keep the storeroom to try and get in rank 8.
Okay. So
I think we vestibule here.
Well, let's see if you're missing a key somewhere.
I am missing... Oh, a coin.
It's disappointing, but okay. So then we're thinking, well, if we don't know, like, that experiment...
Oh my god.
Well, if the 4 doors are more common.
Yeah, but... Oh, yeah.
So... That experiment didn't work.
We're out of gems.
But it made us think, like, oh, what if... does that mean that there's the 7 deadly sins which are in room 8, or that they're associated with the rooms? The kennel could be good.
Yeah, that's good because we're low on keys.
Yeah. Oh, we know the doggies' names now.
Yes, we do, but there's no dig spot here, which is highly disappointing.
Crazy.
Hi, puppers.
Puppy! So we were like, oh, does that mean that the other rooms have sins associated with them and we need to, like, do something about it? And in that case, like, what do we do? Because obviously our experiment with that
did not end well.
Didn't work. Yeah, these are all going to be locked doors, though. So we're not going to be able to move on unless you do the last.
Yeah.
I would say,
unless one of them has keys, but that's a gamble.
It's a gamble, yeah. So let's get through first.
I can't do security. I have to do break room.
Break room will give us keys.
It'll give us at least 1 key, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, so that's my 2 theories. One is that I have to
20 minutes 12, yeah.
What? Ooh. That's new. Black.
Huh.
What the hell is black?
It's a weird texture too.
All right. Well, this is interesting. So start at the middle.
1/3 of 7, and then is that rounding?
So 7/3. We round to the nearest 1, which is 7, and then we square it.
No, 7/3 is not the nearest 1 of 7 is not.
7/3 is 2, and then we square, so it's 4. Add another 7/3, so that's 19/3. Round to the nearest whole, which is 6, and then square it. That's 36.
Okay.
Ignore this. I'm wondering if this means do the opposite operation as the rest of the ring. Right, because usually one ring is one operation. Maybe that's what it means. So what did we just have? We had 36?
36.
So maybe we add 6. That wouldn't work. Right, because the last operation is to...
Or maybe it's like you're supposed to guess.
Guess what?
Like, guess the operation.
So maybe it is minus, but just because I know it's minus because it's there.
Yeah.
So that makes it 30 times 1/2, 15.
I really don't know.
No.
Nope. Alright, it's not that.
8.
Sorry.
No, I mean, like...
I have no idea.
So we get to... what do we say? 6 squared? Right? So we have 36, and then what? Black. This is creepy.
Or do we just ignore the 6?
Maybe black is just... well, subtract 6 and ignore the 6 in the number are the same operation here.
Right.
It's not a divides by. What? I'm itchy. I'm scratching.
Okay.
Sorry, she was giving me weird looks because I was scratching.
It's itchy and scratchy.
You fight and fight and fight and fight and fight.
Fight. I don't know. And it sucks 'cause I don't think there's any more clues to it. Oh, well, have we done the break room on the 8th level yet?
No.
Alright, that should be a goal for the next run. Maybe we'll get a hint about this garbage.
Holy... Well, I mean, like, there's only 20 choices. We could brute force which one it is, and then try and work backwards to figure out why it is. Right?
Yeah.
So 36. So we picked 15, right?
I don't remember.
It's not 6. 8. 13. 8. 4. 8. 18. It was 18.
What did we have? What number did we have before we got?
It was
to the
missing.
6?
It wasn't blank. It was. You could see it was just totally missing from the board.
That's why I was thinking you had to just guess or something, or ignore it.
Or just ignore
But
it.
how did we get there? What did we have before?
36 divided by 2. So we just did nothing. So it was nothing.
Oh, okay.
But that's so weird.
Because you also have the X to indicate nothing.
But that's a whole column, not a single space.
Okay.
All right. Did I pick up the item? What was it?
I don't remember. Keys?
No, there was no item. Was there?
What?
Yeah, there was no item, I think, because we took too many guesses.
Oh. I didn't pay attention.
I think the quality of the item degrades the more times you fail. Or some such thing.
I didn't pay attention. I was just still thinking about
Yeah.
what we were doing. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't pick up a key there.
I don't even remember because I was just like still puzzling over it.
Oh, no, I must have picked up 2 keys.
No, yeah. Because we had keys. We didn't have keys, and now we have keys.
Yeah.
Oh no. I don't like these anymore. Okay, so
This is mixed or false.
It's gotta be mixed.
Why?
Because the first 2 statements are directly like one of the first
yeah.
two.
This has to be mixed. It can't be true. It can't be totally false.
Right.
It can't be totally true.
Yeah,
Right?
so
Yes,
blue
because they're
is
directly
mixed.
contradictory.
So white and black are one is true, one is false. Box with only true statements contains the gems. The blue box contains the gems.
Okay, you're totally false.
Okay, that's easy. Now the black is true. The box with a false statement contains the gems. Okay.
Yep. The white box contains the gems.
A box mentioning
A specific color. Yep. Okay.
As far as I
That turned
know.
out easy. Okay. Nice.
Okay.
I didn't even check the directionality, but
No, but Chapel's always better than those other ones.
yep.
Okay.
I didn't use our king power yet.
How do we use it?
I just
I'll
from the
pick a
menu.
color.
I'm gonna save our gems for a sec, and you do the reading nook.
It's fine. We can use the key anyway.
Yep. Ooh, coupon book.
Man, we bought out the whole commissary already.
We're covering our stars fast today.
Yeah, the experiment worked out.
Yes. Okay.
Let's just look if there's a book that we could potentially take out that might help us with the angels. Because some of these we read like 1,000,000 days ago, so I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know.
Possibly. Why would you take out the fixed stars when we already have it?
Don't know.
Do you want to check that out?
Was it incomplete?
I don't know, but isn't it a little weird? Like we have it on the desk, so why would we take it out?
Unclear.
Let's just take that out just in case, because it's.
Okay. I mean, that harms nothing, and I have no.
Yeah, because it's there for, I don't know, just it's everything. This game seems to be for a reason. So.
Well, that has to be. I have to do this one.
Yeah. You don't have to. I guess we had other paths, but yeah. So now that we're approaching rank 8, do you want to use the game power to get blue rooms?
Yes. So now Banner of the King, blue.
Yeah, we could have done that even earlier just to stop getting the freaking archive and weight room put on us. Have we done aquarium?
Yes, we have. We know that the
that one says there's a red herring in this
one of them
room.
is a red herring, yeah.
Have we done planetarium?
We have not done planetarium or wine cellar.
Okay.
I'm going to do wine cellar for the gems.
That makes sense, yeah.
Because, yeah.
Okay, wine cellar.
Something's beeping in here.
Yeah, so it sounds like this could be something, I hope. Key, thank goodness. Another key on the ground.
Yep. And a blue note somewhere. We're looking for blue notes.
Some of them are definitely easier to find than others.
This is rank 8, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
But it's gonna be like
Be right here next
pushed to the side
door.
somewhere. I feel like it's gonna be like shoved in the side of a shelf.
Yeah. Like these blue notes are very tricky to find sometimes.
Yep.
Like, and it's the kind of
interesting
thing.
if we're in the bottle.
You actually have JShmoo have been better at spotting them than I have, which is weird because I'm usually the one who loves pixel hunts. There it is.
Okay.
The numerals below the coat of arms are 4 different numbers, not 1.
So what does that mean?
Interesting.
So it's not a year.
Right.
So
it
could be 1,000.
Because it's in correct order for Roman numerals.
Let's write the Roman numerals down again.
MCCXIII, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you could split that a large number of ways.
Yeah.
Like you could do 1,000, then 100, then 100, then 13.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you do 1,000, then 200, then 10, then 3. Right? There's this is not
okay.
immediately evident how you would split it.
Right. Okay. So we were not on the right track and thinking that it's
But now we have a new clue, though.
We do.
We have a new clue to add to our clues.
A new clue for what?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
So we're just gonna jot that down in our clues. MCCXIII is 4 numbers, and then we have the den is associated with sloth. Right. Okay. Anything really interesting from the blue notes we're gonna go in this list. Let me make sure I take it off the screen.
The tough part is I just don't. We're at a point where we have a lot of clues that I don't know how to use. Yep. And so for anybody who's watching us on Twitch or watching us on YouTube even, and hasn't watched the like earlier videos, just where we are in the game. Obviously, we've reached room 46. We've solved the 8 realms in 8 months puzzle.
We've gotten all 8 sigils.
We got all the sigils, and we bought the blue tents, and so now we're trying to get the blue notes, and then we're...
So the dovecote is one we have not done yet.
Okay. That's a good one then. And we're trying to do that, and we're trying to figure out the will that talked about us getting books, and also referred to
the natural
order, which we think refers to the angels,
right?
And,
which are listed in a particular order in the will.
Yeah, but they're listed by name, and we don't have the names of all of them,
right.
So we're trying to figure that out as well.
Right, we don't know which name goes to which
statue. So that
statue.
means we have to go back, I think, and like what's in here. I feel like we have to maybe go back and read things.
I don't see.
Yeah, we might have to just re-examine.
This is a blue room.
Things that...
There ought to be a blue note.
Yeah.
Like, even the rooms that get added to your collection later, if they're blue, will have a note. So it's not just the base blue rooms. Like, when you go to this list, like, these are the original blue rooms. It's not just these. It's also, like, the Studio Editions Dovecote, Kennel, Clock Tower, and Classroom, as well as the Planetarium, Mechanarium. Like, as long as they're blue.
Yep. Yeah, so we're looking for blue notes.
Which we confirmed by experimentation. Right.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, without realizing
like,
it.
Look up, but you're not looking at the height of the room.
But...
Whoa, you're making me sick. Not that you need the full height, but maybe like one row up, you know?
Maybe one of the pigeons will bring it to me.
That would be real. Actually, that would be so cool.
But I don't know how I would, I don't know how I would activate that as a thing.
No, but I think that would be very cool.
That would have been a nice touch, right? In the trophy room, it was like hidden slightly under the rug.
I feel like in this room it should be easy because there's really not many places to look. Because make sure you look in each cubby, I guess.
Just hiding in plain sight somewhere, right?
I guess so. I want to make sure that we're working on the puzzle.
There it is.
The puzzle about the books and everything.
3 members of the Sinclair family have attended school overseas in Korarica.
Why do we care about that?
I think that's got to be like Herbie, Marigold, and question mark, right?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Because he says goodbye to Herbie. Mm-hmm. Marigold is sending these letters from there, I imagine.
I mean, it sounds about right.
I don't know why that's important.
Right, I don't know. I just want to make sure that we're also... Yeah, I just want to make sure... Oh, the garage. Should we ever get the garage on?
Let's do the garage.
Yeah, because we were even questioning...
We need all 3 of these, honestly. But
yeah.
We were questioning whether you could even get the garage.
Rank 8, because we've never seen it so high.
We have never seen it this high, but that is...
And also the keys are helpful either way.
Yeah.
It's a shame we don't... Oh, I'll be mad if it's in the freaking trunk. Or in the car.
They wouldn't do that, would they?
I hope not. That would be mean.
Be a jerk move.
Yeah. Oh boy.
But it's in one of the lockers in the locker room.
Yeah, so it could be. Damn it.
Should we waste time looking for it?
Yeah, I would look just in case.
Swan song.
Yeah. I would look. But it just occurred to me that we might require the key.
That would be lame.
In that toolbox? Okay, no.
Cirque du Soleil, as you are apt to say.
Oh, that's rough. I think so. Alright, so we gotta hope for like a music room. Where else do you find the car key? I feel like it does pop up.
It pops up.
But
it could be something from the locksmith too.
We might not get it today.
And I have seen a couple other places.
It could be in the car though. That's where the other.
It could be in the trunk. It could be either way.
Yeah. Yeah, it occurred to me. I was like,
wait. We got all excited. Alright, so there's the C's.
Bless you.
I hope I didn't blow out your speakers, everyone.
away from the... Sneeze away from the mic.
I mean, it's a good mic. It's going to pick it up. I don't know what to say.
Oh, bless you.
Oof. I sneeze loudly. It is not on purpose. We've gotten security at this level, right?
Let me look. It's a lot so far, so it's a long list. Yes, surveillance recording can only be accessed via security.
And what else did we do today so far?
Wine cellar, dovecote, and garage.
Okay. Just gonna put them over here.
Okay, so I looked online and confirmed you do need the key.
Yeah.
For this. I just didn't want to like leave it thinking like, oh crap, we needed the key, and then we didn't. I didn't want to waste that time, so.
Yep, no worries.
Why were we able to rotate that?
Because we were from the rotunda.
Oh, okay. Thank you. We finally figured out this thing, the Swan Song HSS.
I mean, that was...
It was so frustrating.
We probably tried that at the wrong computer. It only works from this computer.
Or I think we might have tried without the A and the O. We might have tried like Swin Song.
I might have tried that here without the A and the O, but I might have tried from other computers in full and then given up.
I was sure we tried that. That was the obvious thing to try, but we did some. But now we've made it.
We're doing fewer dumbs.
Hopefully.
Moderately.
I don't know. We're getting some comments, man.
Pump room is great.
Okay.
Because we haven't done that.
Getting some comments that we're doing a lot of dumbs, and I'm really sorry. I'm trying my best here.
Listen, it's a lot of pressure when you're recording for an audience and also when it's 2 a.m. and you're exhausted.
Yep. It's not that late, but I'm really tired. And like that's why DShmoo's been taking over a little bit too, is because my day starts most days a lot earlier than his. So I'm like
something's beeping.
More exhausted by the time we get to this point.
Oh, there's a coin.
Where could this freaking note be?
Where is the note? Where could it be?
The only place I can think is check by the directions.
Where is the note?
Could it be like tucked behind that?
Me.
No. Okay.
Luckily, I haven't seen a note yet that requires a magnifying glass, but we also have the magnifying glasses.
Yeah, we found one that requires a freaking car key.
Or
we'd rather you didn't find it. So, the blue water is like keeps confusing me. Oh, there we go. Good job. A waterfall. We gotta find... I think we have to follow the waterfall. So what should I write from this?
We know where the waterfall is. We can see it from the thing.
Have we been to it, though?
Yes.
Gets natural filtration. Do we know where the underground springs are?
No.
Let me just write this down. So from 2 underground springs. I try to write things out as full as possible because sometimes you unknowingly will like leave out a detail.
Right.
Dramatic exit.
I feel like there's you see the backside of water like in the arcade from the elevator, and I also feel like you can walk up to the top of a small waterfall somewhere on the property. I feel like
that might be something to investigate. I just don't know how... It's hard to know how much weight to give to like each blue note.
I can't do that. I gotta do this.
That's okay.
Here's what I'm gonna do though. It's a security door. We're just gonna do this, and we're gonna hope it's the breaker room.
Doesn't hurt.
Furnace. Pebbles. So, this is going to be the trophy room again.
Right. We don't have gems. We have no choice.
Yeah, I think it's this one.
It has to be that one.
Planetarium, perfect.
Yay! That is actually a.
That is new.
How cool
You
would
don't
it
have a
be?
hammer, but
How cool would it be to have a planetarium in your house?
pretty darn cool.
Did you just waste a key on that?
I mean, it wasn't a waste. I got 3 gems.
Okay.
Blue note.
So do you think we have to come up here at different times to like get different planets? Oh, so one of the angels is named after a planet, right?
The biggest planet. That's what, yeah.
The Inkwell is not the largest constellation. Oh. So there's more. So we have to amass more stars.
Yeah, we got to keep going.
Because Inkwell says 50.
Yep. So maybe we have to get to 100.
Maybe. Because that's the last one in the book.
Right.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So.
Okay.
All right. So we got the pump room, and we got the planetarium, which I actually don't even have on this list because I made this list from elsewhere. I made it from. Okay. So that's good. We got all 5 rooms today. We just have to get a garage key, and then we will have maximized our blue notes for the day.
Yeah, we could try that out. And the other thing is, we should try to keep building because we can't do the chess puzzle just yet.
Right. We need a king.
We have the office.
Oh wait, no, we need a queen.
We need a queen. We have a knight in the observatory.
We have a rook in the nook. We have a bishop in the chapel.
Yeah, so
we never have to worry about pawn. Pawn is always something.
Yeah, so we just need queen. So we need the study, which we should decrease the rarity of if we get the chance.
If we get the chance.
Because we were dumb.
Did not realize how important that would be.
Nope.
It's not. See, but here's, there was this Game of Sutra article I read like years ago. I don't know if that site even exists because I haven't read it in a long time. So I'm gonna imagine that it no longer exists because what does these days?
I had it might have been. Well, I don't know.
Well, I want the steps. I only 27 steps left.
I want the car key.
Yeah, me too. I'll prioritize an attic if I see one. But what do you call it? So Game of Sutra, like it was about like the art of game development. Yes. And there was an article about it really stuck with me about the illusion of choice in games, right? Because ultimately, like games offer, a lot of games offer choice. But at the end of the day, unless you're playing a game that doesn't really have a plot, like like a Tetris or like a true like roguelike where like you're just trying to achieve a random goal and then you get credits, but there's not like an overarching story to be told. Like you're limited.
Yeah, your choices will be limited.
The choices necessarily must be limited by what the game offers, and that not only must they be limited, but
Did we get the one selling this run already?
No, we did, but we have 2 of them in our drafting pool.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to use a reroll here? No, Music Room could have the car keys.
Yeah, good point.
So, like, what ends up happening is, of course, it's the secret garden key. What ends up happening is that you have to be really careful about how you give choice to your players in games. Case in point, right? Choices should feel meaningful. They should have consequences, right? Like, because a choice that has no consequences isn't really a choice. Like,
a lot of times, like random dialogue choices, in very few games do they actually impact the outcome.
Right, and sometimes they change a character's feelings towards you a little bit, which changes like one minor scene in an ending or something. But ultimately, the path of the game, the trajectory stays the same, with few exceptions. There are some games that do this better than others, right? But the most important thing about
what are you looking for?
I don't know. I was just getting distracted by my own story. The most important thing is really around player expectation, which is that when you're presented with a choice, like a choice that fails to telegraph what the consequences of the choice might be is not a real choice either. So if you can choose between like going to a village or going to a forest, and you know, you might think, oh, the village is good, right? And maybe the forest is a little bit more dangerous, right? But if you actually diverge the plot of the game significantly based on the village or the forest, I'm kind of hoping for a study here, right? Or a throne room. Samsonite. If your choice like is not actually like tethered, or the outcome is not tethered to the choice, then it also becomes meaningless. So like if you're locked out of the best ending of the game because you picked the forest, right? That's not a good choice. Like that's not a good or like we say a good choice, like that's not a meaningful choice to the player, because there's no way to know like, oh, if I pick the forest, I can't get the good ending. Like there's no way for you to know that. The developer of the game knows it because he's been staring at the script of the game for ages, and the beta testers know it because you gave them a script to test the game, right? But ultimately, like that choice is not tethered to anything that exists in your world, and therefore it's meaningless to the player. And I get frustrated by games like that, like 60-hour RPGs, where like a lot of the replayability is making slightly different choices that you have to use a walkthrough, you know, in order to understand how to get different outcomes, because the choices do fuel different outcomes, which is nice, but like it's not
in a way that like makes sense that you could figure out.
Right, not in a way that like a reasonable player could have understood what those choices were going to mean. Mm-hmm. You can particularly see this in like games like not Telltale, what's the other company, like the Until Dawn company, like and like some of their games, like if you don't interact with an item early, like it guarantees you're going to die late. One of your characters is going to die off later, which, you know,
that's just frustrating, because
like,
there was no way you could have guessed it.
Yeah, so like there's a slight spoiler here, I think, for one of the games. I forget which. It's the one with the werewolves in the summer camp. Is like if you don't pick up like a teddy bear earlier in the game from one of the cabins, like you can't use it later to distract the werewolf that's chasing you, and therefore like you're doomed, right?
I don't know that I'm no.
But like you would not.
I wouldn't mind that if it were one of a few choices, like if it were one of a few ways to deal with the werewolf or the whatever.
Right, but in this case, it's like no, like narratively, that's the only way you're allowed to deal with the werewolf.
Yeah, that I'm not a fan of.
So and like
good as we can redraw from this room for free.
Yeah, and like that. Oh, there's no doors though.
Oh no, darn.
Yeah, no, I don't mind a bit of moon logic in my games. Like I love my old school Sierra games. Like, you know, and LucasArts games too.
I get mad. So some of those you can figure out eventually.
Like
but I get angry.
There's always a clue, right? Sometimes
I get extremely angry when it's like, no, I never would have gotten this in my life. When I, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cut us off. Like I'd rather try to get more rooms because we're trying to get a card key.
Yep. I don't need key 8, but I'll leave that there. Key 8 is not going to help us today.
Although I did want to get a...
Lost and Found might help us.
I did want to get a closer look at...
Ooh.
That's a good one. I did, but we'll lose it if we come back through.
Well, hopefully we'll reconnect up here.
Okay.
This is good.
I did want to look back at Room 8 because it has all the sin references in it.
Yeah, and now we believe that there's a room representing each sin potentially.
Potentially. So I wanted to just kind of like see how those are presented, if there's anything in there that made any kind of sense.
I also realized that we never tried to take the statues out of the room. Which is...
I don't know if it would let you. I kind of feel like it wouldn't let you, but I guess it's worth a try.
I mean, I don't know. That's the whole thing, right? I like the mailroom, but I don't want to go back through the Lost and Found because we have a planetarium. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, the Lost and Found is going to screw us.
All right. Thank you. So, and a room that actually turns us. Thank you. We still haven't actually checked to see if the red door remains open at the end of that really long hallway outside either. That's another bit of something we'll have to check out.
Yeah.
I really want this on, but nope.
You really want what?
I want this on. Like, I like setting us up for tomorrow, but
yeah. And you don't have to end the day there, right? To get the bonus, you just have to have it, correct?
Yes. You just have to have it. I mean, that doesn't matter at all. None of this actually probably matters at all. We'll pick that up for fun. For funzos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what are we doing? We're going to go back to the observatory just because we can to use the telescope, and then we're going to go to the planetarium to use the telescope and get our third planet.
That sounds amazing. Because the planets seem to...
They permanently buff our planetarium.
Mm-hmm. Well, and we want to figure out the planet names, right?
Right. We're going to have to go back to our videos.
What was the first... Yeah, I don't know. What did it to Draxus?
I don't care. We're done drafting, right?
Oh, okay. I guess so. I just get so creeped out by Draxus. I'm just like, yeah.
Ah, red eyes. The eyes.
Okay.
There's a little Tennessee Williams there for you.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of that play again?
Is that from Some Number of Wagons Full of Cotton? 100 Wagons Full of Cotton?
Is that the one you go?
76 Wagons Full of Cotton? 525,600
No,
wagons full of cotton.
That was the one. No, that was the one where your co-star was supposed to slap you.
That was the Wagons Full of Cotton. We didn't do that. We ended up cutting that part.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But we didn't do anything from that play.
Right, I'm pretty sure.
It was 27 Wagons Full of Cotton.
You didn't do...
No,
the was from...
Oh, that was from 27 Wagons Full of Cotton, I think.
Was it?
Yeah. We just didn't end up doing the second scene with the slap part.
Oh, okay.
Because we just didn't. Honestly, I don't know. It's been a long time.
It's been a minute. Been a hot minute.
It has. So, what are we trying to do here? I forgot.
I just want to discover a planet.
Discover a planet. We didn't get card keys, which is such a bummer.
Planet Schmanet.
But how do we know if we're getting like the biggest planet or not? We just don't. I need a planets page now.
Yes, you do. Fenmora, the Red Stone.
Oh, what does Mora mean? And this is
That's
like,
what isn't that what we're on? I thought the name of this planet is Fenmora.
I don't know. This is like a red round planet.
Starting tomorrow, each planetarium will contain one apple.
I mean, okay. Just look up straight. I just want to see. We might have gotten the biggest planet already.
It's possible. We'll just have to look back through our videos.
Okay. It's hard because there's so many.
Or, we could literally just Google it.
Yeah.
We have Blessing of the Monk. What was our outdoor room today?
Foundation.
Oh, that's right.
Which I think it seems like it's stuck.
Yeah. So I think
we should go back to the observatory if we can.
We did already.
We did? Oh yeah, we did. I told you not to hit Draxus, right?
Yeah, I'm going to end the day here to gain 2 stars, and so we'll have it tomorrow.
Sounds good.
I think that's fine.
I'm down with that. Okay, so Fenmora. So if I look up Blueprint's planets...
It's going to reveal the last 2, unfortunately.
It depends on where I look, because some places aren't. Some places give you...
Like the planets in order with the spoiler
so
tags.
Funny, there's a Reddit post that says, planetarium is actually useful, guys.
It's kind of funny. I mean, when I figured that out, I was like, whoa, planetarium's actually useful. Cool. Oh, here we go. Master Simon, imagine my surprise upon arriving at the estate this morning only to discover a second foundation, so casually situated among the trees and chirping crickets of the west grounds. No, I have never professed to be a skilled draftsman. Maybe this is not as unintended a mistake as it appears. There's a chance that this redundant room is part of some greater strategy I cannot fathom, or perhaps more likely, morbid curiosity simply got the better of you. However, should that curiosity wane and you come to regret your decision, this can of repellent will certainly prove useful. Okay.
So we can just use that.
We use the repellent outside.
Okay.
And then I can redraft the foundation somewhere else.
Got it.
It would have been nice to have the planetarium out here, but it was nice just to get 2 stars.
Try it again.
I don't know if there's I think the only reason to put the planetarium out here is to be able to redraft it, because there's no way to get behind it to lower the elevator. And yeah. So what do? I use that. Okay, X. Alright, so we can't redraft it for a full week.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, it's annoying. Well, it doesn't have to be that annoying, because we could just...
Well, I mean, like, we just end our day early if we really care that much about it.
Yeah, exactly.
But my goal is to get it actually right in the center of rank 8 eventually. So if we get the rest of our blue notes before then, right?
Okay.
That's a good idea. I want to try the call it a day early in the den thing that I was talking about.
I mean, okay.
Like, because that'll just...
Oh, you know what? The order of the planets apparently is random.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Does it describe which one gives which bonus?
Not where I looked.
Because I know what bonuses we have. We could go from that. Shovel. Although, out of the corner of my eye, I thought it was a shotgun.
Okay, so we have a trunk, right? In the planetarium?
Yes, we have a trunk, a reroll die,
so we have
and an apple.
Doja, the Untamed.
Yeah.
Which is the Saturn-looking one. What are the other? We have a key. We have a prism key. No.
And we don't have a prism key. No. That's a spoiler.
Sorry.
I said what we have.
Tell me again.
We have a trunk, 1 reroll die, and an apple.
Thank you. So the apple I know what we got. The trunk I have. I need to know which one gives a reroll die. I'm just looking at images right now because people don't seem to have it.
It's one of those things that like people may not have even realized was an interaction, you know?
So what is it? A trunk, a reroll die,
and an apple. And an apple we just got. That's the red one.
Die. Like I'm putting in like blueprints, planetarium planets, and getting very little.
Does nobody care about this
okay.
game?
Mamora, guiding light.
We could power up the laboratory again.
That was the white one.
No reason to do that, really, but...
Well, I mean, we could connect it to something else we wanted. Have we powered everything we wanted to power?
I think so.
Okay, so we found Fenmora, Doja, and Mamora.
Small Mora.
Yeah, Mamora kind of looks like the moon. Fenmora kind of looks like Mars. Doja kind of looks like Saturn.
I just bought a lot of keys.
That was a very quick usage of all of our money.
I mean...
Just every dollar we own.
Yes.
I've ended up with so many items.
I bought them.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking for planetarium clues.
Yes. I'm aware.
Okay. So let's really keep in mind like where we just have to figure out the biggest planet Because that is going to be the same name as the...
Well, we know the names. We can cross-reference the names.
Oh, duh.
Right. So we know the chimney sweep one is the one who has the same name as the largest planet.
Right, but I don't think we got... I guess what I mean to say is I don't...
You have to find the list of names and see if...
What's weird is I have written down... I don't know where we got it. I guess from the maps I have written down Mora is Earth, Mamora, Dowager, Vaya, and Fenmore. I have the planet names written down. From... maybe the maps rooms?
It's possible that, like, more than one of the angels has, like, a planet name, too. Right? Like, much like in our universe, we tend to name our planets after gods.
I'm trying to find the notes on that. I think it's too late now, but if I could start over or like give someone advice, like I would say like when you're starting, just make a page for everything, like everything ever that shows up, that we can just keep adding notes to it. It's not perfect because there are things you'll want to cross-reference that you don't know immediately, but I think that might have made it a little bit easier, and it might have like guided me to take a few more notes than I did at certain points, you know, that at the time didn't seem very interesting. So doing the foundation, the outdoors, did that do anything for us?
1 second. Only one of the white box's statements is true. Only one of the blue box's statements is true. That could both be false.
I would say, like, do any boxes internally contradict each other?
Right, we'll start there.
That helps us.
Only one of this box's statements is true. Well, all right, let's assume that that's true. Then that is the statement that's true. That means the blue box doesn't have it and the white box does. Okay? So then if the white box has it, the gems are in a box with a true statement. The black box is empty is true. Only one of blue box's statements is true also has to be true. Right?
Well, that makes black a mixed, and that would mean that...
Unless this is the mixed. In which case, all of blue box's statements have to be true.
They can't be. Oh, blues, you mean? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so black is mixed or false.
Right. Okay. Only one of white box's statements is true. The black box contains the gems. This can't be fully true. So that's a contradiction. Right, because the black box doesn't contain the gems. The black box is empty.
Black box.
So that's a contradiction. So
no, go back.
What?
The black box contains the gems.
Is a contradiction because so far the white box has to contain the gems. So our assumption is wrong. So this is false. Only one of the box's statements is true. No, two of the box's statements are true. The blue box.
None.
Or none. Yeah. Well, the way it says only one and not exactly one, but maybe. So let's assume that this is a mixed box. That means both of these have to be true.
That's what we were assuming the whole time, I thought.
No, I was assuming the top statement was true.
Oh, okay.
So now the blue box has the gems and the white box is empty. Okay, so if the blue box has the gems, so that still makes this mixed, right?
Okay, so Dowager so far is the only planet, I think.
Yeah.
Or is Mila also a planet?
I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to reason through this.
Yeah, I've already moved on.
I know. Okay, so if these are both true, then the blue box has the gems, the white box is empty. This makes this mixed, and that means that one of these has to be totally true, one has to be totally false. So the blue box has the gems. That means that the blue box is empty is false. This has to be totally false. So that is also okay.
Which means that the gems are in the blue box.
If and only if this top statement is also false. So the white box has to be totally true.
Okay.
Only one of the blue box's statements is true. That's a contradiction. So this is the totally false box. The white box is not empty. The white box has the gems. And I didn't pick up the key.
I'm just letting you go with that because I don't know. Mora.
Wabbit season. Fire.
Okay, so Mora is Earth. That's not a planet. Mamora is not it's not an angel. Doja is a planet via Fenmore. Okay, so actually Doja is the only planet name that matches.
All right, sounds like we have our culprit.
So Doja is the
Chimney sweep angel.
Chimney sweep angel. So go back to mine.
So now we literally only don't know the names of 3 of them.
Wait, I thought that was where we were before.
No, that's where we were with that clue. Assuming that I was assuming we were going to get like that name.
Wait, I see Top Hat. Wait, hold on. I see the Top Hat. Top Hat is listed here as being Via. VEIA. Where did we get that from?
I don't know, but it said that the.
That was a blue note, right?
It was the angel of Ash. Right, Ash would be. I don't want to use our stars. Let's do the break room here.
No, I don't know who Via is.
Where did we get that from? Let's start writing down where we get things from.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard because it takes so many notes.
Yeah.
These are very old notes too.
Okay, so +6.
The largest planet in the night sky is named after the Paragon of Ash.
Right.
Maybe that doesn't refer to the angels. What the hell is a Paragon of Ash, though?
But we know one of the angels is Doja.
Right.
So 2 divided by 2 is 1. Square is... Oh, no. 2 divided by 1/2 is... Sorry, 2 divided by 1 is still 2. Square root is 4. Divided by 1... Square root is...
I'm confused. I don't know what you're doing. Where are you getting ones from?
half of 2.
Oh, microphone was blocking. I was like, what are you doing?
All right, I just lost my place. No, sorry, this is not a 2. This is a 1. 1 divided by 1 squared is 1. Divided by 1, it's just 1. Okay, there we go. Was that the first round? I'm confused. Yeah. I think it took pity on me.
Wait, maybe Via is a planet. Hang on. I may just be confusing myself. In which case, we have a clue to something we already knew.
I don't have a key card. I need security, and I need the...
Why are you so unprepared for this? It's like your own house.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that way, isn't it?
Oh. I had a list of planets written down. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Via is also a planet. I just didn't see it.
Right.
Okay.
This is a wonderful quality of life.
So Via is the chimney sweep, so that didn't help us at freaking all.
Oh, well, that's boo.
But the red one is Doja. That's the Untamed, and that is the name of one of our peoples. So we're left. That could be the. So what we're left with that we don't know the name of is the chef with like the honey dipper, the farmer with a pitchfork,
the one with the riding crop,
the jockey with the riding crop, and the queen with the staff and shield. That's what I just called them. I don't know what they really are.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate.
So we still only have 4, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. So like we got a clue for one we somehow already had. I don't know how. I don't really.
Well, the clue was on a blue note. I don't know how we already had it. That's the thing.
Right. I don't know how we already got that Via was a chimney sweep, but we did. I think there was a
statue with the name Via on it. That may be the
statue in the Lost and Found.
No, that's Mila.
Oh, I don't know then. Oh wait, which one is Ren? Oh no, we have Ren. Ren is the farmer.
You startled me.
So I got excited because I was like, wait a minute, the one in our... Did I write down the one that's our courtyard?
It's killing me every time I see the name Mila. And you know exactly why.
Oh.
Because there's, like... just yeah.
DShmoo can't help himself. He has to like use inside jokes on a stream. People will never get them.
Well, it's not for their benefit. I was sharing it so that I could sublimate the urge to sing the song on stream because it's not an appropriate song for stream.
Okay.
I need security. And I need
security.
There's gonna be like no doors here. It's okay.
Security.
What do you have? Oh, that's kind of fun, but also not needed.
I feel like you might as well open it. The office is good because it has the king in it.
We have the queen from the study. This actually gives us everything, I think. Yeah, we have everything now. That actually, chess puzzle setup.
Yes,
so I'm just gonna do that. I know that's like a little lame for the rank 8 stuff.
You might as well spread money and get the gems.
Oh, I might as well because we have a conference room.
Mm-hmm. Do we have anything else that we could draft if we wanted to? I mean, it also doesn't matter.
We have more spaces.
Yeah, we also just don't really have to.
Literally have to go back.
You're saying you need security. You could log into security, no?
Oh.
Or did you do?
I did not do an experiment. I could log into security from here.
If you want to.
No, that's a great call. That's why I keep you around.
Yep, I'm smart.
Wait.
Oh. More no. Next, go to next. Today's your birthday. I left a cupcake in the kitchen.
That's why we found a cupcake.
Cool. I think. Two file cabinet keys ahead for the Baron. I think the one you're talking about is buried by the grill in the patio. I should double check the aquarium to be certain. Okay, thank you for these hints. The things we solved like 50 days ago.
Yep. Shovel. Remembering to do the special orders because they don't upset us.
Did you want to try the Swan Song HSS in here just to see if it works?
It's because it's literally stood for something security system.
Well, I know, but it was on a card that said it wouldn't work. But I just want to check.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to like.
I'm like 99% sure I did try it in one of these other rooms, and that's why I was sure it wasn't going to work, without realizing it would only work in the security room.
I'm glad we finally figured that out. That was one of the things you could have easily never gotten because we were so sure we'd already tried it.
Yeah. Like we were just like dancing around that. I don't want to pick up all this money. This actually feels like kind of pointless. But
then don't.
No.
I mean, if we're not buying anything, it doesn't really matter.
Maybe I'm buying something. You don't know me.
I do know you, so I know that if there's something to buy, you're gonna buy it.
There's the entrance hall.
Sure.
I can't afford the trophy room, and I don't want the freezer.
No, room is good. It'll give us some more stuff tomorrow, which is always nice.
It is always nice.
So John Wolfe got the gallery in one shot.
Did he really?
Took him a while, but he like.
We didn't spend a lot of time there the first time because you were getting bored.
Oh, well, the first time I was just like, I have no idea. I don't have enough information. But
I was pretty sure they were rubrics. I just didn't spend enough time. I just didn't click the first time.
Yeah, so we needed to go back to it. But
I'm gonna do a redraw.
He hated it though. He thought it was really lame. He was mad about it.
I thought it was a little lame. I mean, I was proud of myself, but I also thought it was a little lame too.
He was mad about it. The longest one, he got think by accident. Like he was just messing around, and he put in thick. And
so did I.
And then he was flipping, and he got. Maybe it wasn't by accident because he did pick that letter to like flip. So.
Well, he was just trying to see what words he could make, probably.
Yeah, it wasn't like a big revelation, and then he kind of was like, "Oh, these are like puns." He had the hardest one for him was ponder.
That one was that I thought that one was uniquely difficult among them.
P on backwards red.
Yes.
So yeah, it was difficult.
All right.
Here goes nothing.
Did I do my thing yet here? Okay, I did. Can I do anything here? I don't know why, but sure.
Might as well. We might end up getting a good run and getting a few more rooms.
You never know.
Never know. I mean, we're not gonna get the core key I needed.
Oh, I didn't change offline mode.
Oh, you stink.
Oh, what did I do?
Wait,
no, I didn't even log in. Is there a computer in the study? No, there isn't.
No, it's just
I just don't want to go all the way back.
Forget it. Let's just do the chess puzzle.
Let's do the chess puzzle and call it a day. That was dumb because you know what it was? I said, oh, I love my wife, and she just wants to read these staff announcements. So I'm going to start with these staff announcements.
Yeah.
And then I
me.
forgot to do the other thing that was actually important.
Ew. Like this video right now if JShmoo is being ridiculous.
And like this video right now if I'm justifiably...
No, it's unjust. It's an injustice against me. I'm being attacked. My character is being impugned.
Hey,
I'm being blamed for all of your shortcomings.
I was perfectly happy. Why did the kid look weird? I was perfectly happy opening up those security doors, and then I forgot to do it. Because I was like, oh, staff announcements. I'm going to do something nice for my wife.
There was like that waterfall. I feel like the 2 waterfalls or whatever.
Like you can see it over there.
Yeah.
If you drain the reservoir, does the waterfall shut off?
Can we do something about it? Oh, that's interesting.
I don't want to mess with the reservoir anymore. I don't want to drain or raise or lower it. I want to be done with it.
I just wish like once you solve it, there were like a one touch for like what you wanted.
Yep. Like once you solve it once, it's like, okay.
Like what do you want to do? Because I find that puzzle so annoying.
I mean, it's fine. Once I got the hang of it, it's not so bad. Sometimes I forget and it takes me a little trial and error, but mostly no. All right. Queen was the office, which was somewhere over there. Study was over here.
Opposite. King is in the office. The queen is in the study.
Oh.
I had queen in the office in my head because it's like I discovered it in the picture with our mother, so it just.
Where was this? I don't remember. Pawn somewhere. Come on, somewhere's a pawn. Okay. Rook, nook.
I like that you could just brute force this puzzle if you want.
Well, I mean, it's just like it doesn't let you access your map during this puzzle, game developers. Like, obviously, I would like to access my map when I'm doing a puzzle related to my map. Kindly let me access my map. Like, really?
And this is supposed to be intended to be like part of the challenge.
I said that's false
Did we not
challenge.
get the nook? Oh, we do have the nook. The nook is all the way to the right third one.
And then the bishop was somewhere over here. There we go. Okay. And where was the office? Oh, it's all the way at the bottom. That's why. And the observatory is in the middle, 5. Okay. That was my confusion.
It's okay. You know, we drafted this house so many times.
I'm gonna miss the power of the king.
We can always get back.
Yeah, I hope this is the right answer.
If not, I have no frickin' clue. Wait, the king is still there.
Oh, we
Stop.
did it.
It was that simple? Shut up. Oh, look, they switched.
We did a thing.
We did castle. Like, it's because, like, you're literally switching your king and your...
Is that a passage?
Something. It's like you're literally switching your king and your rook.
Yeah.
It's kind of dumb. I don't love this puzzle, to be honest.
But we did it. We did a thing.
Yay, Bellissimo's. And now there's music. Thank you very much. Ooh. What's going on here?
I don't know. Ooh, somebody's grave. Ooh, more Ajay boxes.
Oh my god, it's
Like a ton more Ajay boxes.
the Rindian symbol. a weird... Do we have a...
Is this Herbie's grave?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what Herbie looks like.
Do I have to do all of these? Oh no. This is
And is it that you have to do it?
This is an orange one, right? No, purple.
Black, or is it Orindia?
Is it? Oh, it's an Orindia symbol. It is black. So I have to swap you. I have to make you. Oh no, that was wrong. To swap you. To move you. I have to. That just goes back and forth that way.
I want to love you, squeeze you, move colors around you.
So the problem is purple's moved down.
Mm-hmm.
How do I switch? I have to switch it.
Finally, some music. Some background music. Just this annoying puzzle. If I were you, I would like leave this one and go to another one. And come back.
I mean,
You'd probably get more like into it. Maybe this might be a harder one.
maybe. Can reset it. After just remembering all the rules for the colors is hard.
Oh, they're all Orindia.
Yeah.
So, how do you know what you're supposed to do?
I don't know. Hold on.
Click. Oh, I would have clicked while that was black to see if that's what you needed.
And it is.
Do they all need black in the corners?
Yeah, they're all Orindian. Okay, so I need to. Once this is here, this is dead, and there's nothing I can do. But I can swap a black to rotate that. Right. Swap that. Yellow goes up, right?
Yes. I have
Yes.
a note that says pick of cursed chest. We saw a picture of the cursed chest somewhere.
We did. But
Where'd you get that? Open top door, outdoor antechamber. Steady as the scepter, deadly as the stone, heavy as the crown, ready as the throne. It says pick of cursed chest. That means that. Oh, you were saying that the cursed chest has the stone. Potentially. So for outdoor rooms, we've tried.
Okay. I got this one.
Okay. For outdoor rooms, we've tried foundation, treasure trove, antechamber, entrance hall, room 46, tunnel, and secret garden.
The black key is lying with the last king of 8.
Is this what we need for
the treasure trove treasure?
maybe- Okay. The black key is lying with. Oh, this will get us the key.
Alright, but we can't get the treasure trove in the outdoor room today. Like, are we gonna have to like castle every time we want to do this?
I'm hoping it'll stay open. I'm hoping also that if you find the key, it'll just be like chilling there. You know, because there have definitely been times when that was the case.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna come back to that one. Wait, that was the one I just did. Okay, we go to this one. Purple goes down. No, purple rotates.
That's pink.
Pink rotates, I mean. So I need to convert both of these into that. Yes. Okay. Switch you. Do that. Switch back. Switch. Go there. Boom. Boom. Go here.
I'm glad you're doing these because, like, I guess if I would have started from the beginning doing them, it probably would have been fine because it would have built up the skill. But they just look so annoying to me. The sliding tile puzzles, they make me really stressed.
Okay. Ooh. Good thing it doesn't reset when you click off of it. and in sky above a brilliant sign. It's a good thing I got the hang of these boxes. Jeez.
You really have to do them. What was it? Sign, brilliant sign.
Okay, that's wrong.
I wonder if these have to be read in order. I'm writing them down anyway.
Okay. Okay. Good. That's it.
Maybe that wasn't 27 wagons.
I can't remember what it was.
Remember.
A sullen cross as 5 stars align.
This is definitely in order. So where do you think it starts?
I don't know. Unclear.
Well, they might go in order, like how you found them. Because it's rhyming. A sullen cross as 5 stars align, and in sky above a brilliant sign. Or no, it could be in sky above a brilliant sign, a sullen cross as 5 stars align. That makes more sense. Sorry. So actually, we could have done this a long time ago, right?
Yes.
Because we found the chess puzzle like ages ago.
Yes.
Power of the Rook will be fun though.
It's only in the corners though.
I don't know, it'll still be fun. I like being able to redraw.
Yeah. Okay.
Might not be bad for trying to do a dead end run.
It might not be bad for a dead end run at all.
Then you can make sure you get dead ends in the 4 corners.
Alright, so the purples only go down. The blacks rotate you. The greens swap to the opposite side with whatever tile's there. The orange becomes whatever it's touching the most of. But diagonal doesn't count, so it has to be on both sides. So I need to turn 2 of these oranges to black to win. That's the goal. I have to turn 2 oranges black. I can turn one of these oranges to green easily. But I think that's the only way I can get one of these purples up to the top to move it down. So I do this. If I turn this green.
The last key of 8? No, the black key was the last king of 8?
1 second.
I wrote down key of 8, which doesn't make sense.
Okay. So that's one of them. Okay. That's okay. So now I just need to move a purple down here. And this is it. We got it.
Yay!
A patient figure. A reckoning great.
I gotta look again to see what order they're supposed to be in. Can you check me at the one about the key of 8? Because I think I made a mistake.
Yeah, sure. That was the first one I did here. The black key is lying with the last king of 8.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I don't think there's anything more to it. Because that's half of them.
Is that the 4 on one side?
Yes.
So what was the order of the speaking?
And in sky above a brilliant sign.
Mm-hmm.
You want to call it like 5. This is number 6.
Castle and cross.
7.
Okay. I just want to have them in order.
8. Okay, pink is a rotate. Green is a transfer. So what I want to do is I want to rotate the green down. Now I want to rotate a black down. And a green down. There, done.
Maybe these 4 are easier.
In Ares' court, where the king now lays.
Yes, this has to be the beginning of it. What is that, though? We could just see the ruins. We couldn't approach them, right?
Yes. This is not right.
Well, like, if we're supposed to reclaim the throne, does that mean that, like, our uncle should have been a king also? Like, he was, like, by rights a king?
Maybe. That's kind of what I think the implication is. Okay. And you. And I don't have a way to swap this back. That's the problem.
I just don't know how, like... I'm just curious, like, exactly how the politics fit in. Like, we have to reclaim...
Wait, why isn't this oh, because it's equal.
We have to reclaim the throne, but also, like, what if we, like... We could also end this game without ever doing that. You know?
Possibly.
Because you could just get to room 46 and decide to stop.
You could. Okay, now I got it.
Nice.
The trick was the second purple couldn't go all the way to the bottom.
So, in Ares' court where the king now lays...
On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase.
Okay. So it's 1:30, I guess, right?
Yep. How do you know what time it is down here?
I don't know. It's not where we have to be, I guess. Oh, nice.
Yeah, started getting the hang of these.
Will youth approach with empty arms?
So no items in our inventory?
I guess so. Where are we going, though? Where's Ares' court?
Yeah, I suppose this is here, where the king lays.
Oh, okay, I guess. Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yellow goes up, yes. Yellow goes up, Charlie Brown. Yellow goes up. Okay, that's it. Last one.
Without gifts, nor gold, nor manner charms.
So, no money.
Okay, so to come here like before we picked up our allowance or something?
Yeah, like don't pick up your allowance. Like don't. This kind of looks like a track over here. This looks like something moves. I think this opens possibly at the golden hour if you come here with no money and no inventory. That's kind of how I read that.
Okay.
A patient figure, a reckoning great.
Because I think we have to just do that, right? Should we just restart? Like, call it a day and come right back here with nothing in our inventory?
Yes, possibly. And then we get the black key.
I would think, right?
I mean, unless this closes.
Doors like this don't seem to close.
But then, what if you wanted to change your chest power? Or was that always...
That might have always been empty.
That one might have always been empty.
There's enough spots for everybody.
This was the rook. This was the king. Right, so that was the queen,
There's only 5.
bishop, knight, and pawn?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, we just won't change our chest power until
Alright.
we solve this.
That didn't happen to change this door, did it? You are still a mystery, sir.
Yeah, that looks like whatever it is, it has to open from the other side. Maybe this has to do with...
I think it has to do with the waterfall.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like, that's all I hear right now is the waterfall. It's over there. So it's a little far away from the waterfall for the waterfall to matter, I guess, but still.
I just don't know.
Alright. So we don't have any incentive to call it a day anywhere else except for the break room.
No, we don't want it in any items.
But if we don't want any items, we just call it a day here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could probably, if we have the planetarium or something, but I'm not worried about it.
We didn't have any upgrade discs or anything. We were just done.
Yeah. Corporate jigsaw house. That's new.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
Because we have the conference room, the office, and the mailroom.
Yep.
That's cool. I think one of the things that either was added or will be added is more names for the houses. I saw something like there was a patch already, and then the developer said he's putting out like what will be the definitive version. It's gonna have some more polish to it. And I don't know which version it was, if it was the patch or the 1.1 or whatever that was gonna have more names.
See, we start with 2 gems.
I don't know if that matters. It's not gold nor gifts. Just go. I mean, we can't do anything about it. You can't ditch the.
Yes, you can.
Oh yeah. All right. So you want to try to ditch the?
I mean, that's permanently for the rest of the game to ditch that.
No, ditch. You could just open a room. You could try to craft a room that needs exactly 2 gems.
Oh yeah, that is a good point.
Don't do it. Don't take anything.
I'm not taking anything. I'm supposed to see what's in it.
Don't take anything.
I always forget to take it anyway. I don't know what's.
I know, but this would be the time that you would
What are
take
you worried
it.
about?
Don't take that. Don't take anything. Don't click anything. You're gonna accidentally
I'm just
take
looking. Is
No.
is the outer room still a foundation?
it. Well, we never sprayed it.
I did spray it.
You did? Oh, there's no outer room. Okay.
Yeah. What happens if you spray it in here?
I don't know. I would say just keep crafting rooms. Don't take anything and just waste your gems.
Okay, I will waste all my gems.
I don't know if gems matter though. Okay, that'll work.
I'm not gonna look through the telescope though.
Because that'll give us stuff. We should just find another 1 gem room, but I'm trying.
Should not take long.
Don't pick anything up.
I'm not gonna pick anything up.
I'm just talking. I'm just trying to.
All my loot goblin urges are
Right,
gone.
we have absolutely nothing. No, I'm just so afraid you're gonna accidentally click on something. Stranger things have happened, alright? Okay, so it's just we have absolutely nothing. We are a youth. Where the king now lays. I can see if anything happens. And if nothing happens, then I'm completely lost. And you're gonna have to give me a hint.
Like, I think, like, the most obvious answer to that clue is the sacred hour, which is 1:30.
Oh shoot, are we gonna have to just wait till 1:30?
We're gonna have to wait till 1:30, yes.
Oh, bollocks.
That's why I wasn't, like, so anxious to go do it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, I wasn't even thinking. But you know what, there's not much else you can do.
We can set an anagram.
We could. I'm just trying to think if there's any words in that denoted in verse that have to do with
spiral circles.
stone. Stone is in it. Like anything like a significant item or object. Stone is in there. Yeah, I just came across like a really old post-it where I was trying to like reverse denoted in
I still think we were on the right track with this.
Yeah, it's 6 something something 100 something something.
Oh, CIX. That's one of the numbers in the mantle.
Ooh, is it?
Yes, it is. Oh no, it's not. It's CXI is one of the numbers in the mantle. Damn it.
Well, it still could be CIX. It still could be 99 something 6.
Wait, CIX is 109, not 99.
Oh, whatever. I knew what I meant. We might be able to see. We might be able to do that. We might be able to figure out the castle puzzle as well. I just don't know where to use it. I guess it might tell us where to use it if we could figure it out. So stone is something really important.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and wait for something to happen with Padre Pio over here.
I wish we could. Well, we can come back with a magnifying glass.
Where are we? Whoa, that is the wrong notepad. That is my checklist of rooms. There we go. So we have. If something cool happens, I don't want us to miss it, so I'm going to make this a little smaller. Especially because there's no, like, clock in this room.
Yeah.
So I won't know when, like...
Stone in Vedder. Stone in Red Ved.
There's only one R, so, like, nothing like river, reverse. None of those.
There's 2 D's though.
There's even. Does it even rend? Does it blend? Is it cake?
It doesn't blend. Stone seems important, but
we can't get door.
Vined.
I still think like maybe it's a like
Stone red vined. A red vined stone.
red vined stone. And do what with a red vined stone?
Find a red vined stone? I don't know.
Is there a stone with red vines on it?
I have no idea.
Is there a stone with any vines on it?
No idea. Stone red vine. Let's see what else.
4, 5, 6,
7.
14 letters? That's not the right number of letters. 4, 5, 6, 11, 14. And then this is only 13 letters. You're missing...
Oh, I have too many N's.
No, you don't have too many N's. You're missing a letter.
Okay.
You lost a letter somewhere.
I think in E. There's 4 E's. I only used 2.
3. You used 3 E's.
What was I meant?
Yeah.
You actually can spell... No, you can't. You can spell divine, but not divine.
Right. You can't spell sacred because there's no A. You could do the number 1.
Well, that's interesting. Could you do... I don't know what the D's would be. Because I was wondering, like, can you do... Would this be a hint to those Roman numerals?
Yeah, there you go. We gotta go to Reddit for the answer.
I just might. Can we tell what time it is if we go to our tab or no?
I don't think it tells you, does it?
I don't know. It tells you something. It does not. Okay.
A wristwatch would be an awesome, like, permanent upgrade.
Then we'd have stuff we have. Okay.
Well, it'd be a permanent upgrade.
We might want to cut this out of the video unless we discover something interesting. If we don't, then you're gonna get a cut now. Okay, stone, red, vine, reed vine stone. So reed vine stone is one. I don't know what the hell that means, but...
Enter? You could do enter.
Oh. How did we miss that? I've got good old pen and paper and JShmoo on the computer, which is pretty fitting for our personalities. I'm like crossing them out. R. Enter oven.
Oh no.
Enter oven die. You literally could spell enter oven die.
You're missing an S.
How do I keep messing that up?
You're missing another D somewhere.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Enter ovens died.
I'm kind of obsessed with, like, the den being something. So, this guy just reminds me like some, like, Catholic saint.
This is the pose and everything.
Yeah.
And if you do enter den.
Do we need to be standing, like, right in front of him or something?
Then we have ODIE.
I don't think enter den is it.
I'm just looking. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Then I look at what letters are left and see if they make any sense.
Yeah, they don't.
I can't even say divide because it's... Wait, can I write devote? We can help that probably.
You can't say donate, so it's not the shrine.
I can say devote though.
It says you could do vote.
Yeah, and you could, or devote. Devoted a nurse.
The V is going to be like the limiting factor, right? So only so many words have a V. Divert.
This is your diverse. do divert. What do you have left?
Divert 1 Sneed. Sneed is a thing that everyone needs.
What if you use 7, 1? What's left?
Reddit.
Wow. 7, 1 titter.
7, 1 dirted. Dieter.
I hope waiting in here is okay. We don't have to like enter at a specific time.
I mean, it just seemed like it said, like, it seemed to be like stand before like the grand figure at the golden hour without anything in your hands.
Are we sure this is the grand figure?
I mean,
Sure
there's
it's not
literally
the-
a track behind this grave on which it appears this coffin will slide backwards to reveal a stairway. Like that.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure it wasn't like
I
wherever you give the money.
I mean, I get it, but I also just think once we unlock this once, it'll stay unlocked.
Yeah, I would freaking hope.
So that we presumably can just pop back down here for the key and don't have to put it in storage every day until we get the treasure trove outside again. And then the treasure trove outside, I'm wondering if that gives us the scepter. Right? And then we'd have all 3 items to reclaim the throne.
That seems about right. Invent. Deed. SE.
Deed might be something.
Oh yeah, no, that's true because
We
we did
have the
find
deed.
a deed. Yeah. I think what is it? Invent deed SE. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, how many letters are there? Oh, I'm missing some. Hold on.
Six, 14 letters. Okay, so. Invert ease on deed? No. I kind of feel like it wouldn't be invert because, like. Well, no, maybe.
Invent deed or SE. Or invert. It could be invert ease on deed. That works, right?
Invert ease on deed, but what does that mean? Turn ease upside down? And upside down E is an E.
Yeah, I don't know. Good question.
But it actually might be a clue about the deed.
Well, let's write down invert ease on deed.
Yeah.
Because that could be something.
I keep thinking I see this green flicker, but it's just like the animation of like the grass in the wind or something. I keep thinking something is about to happen. Like in reality, like
We should have looked at what time it was when we got in here.
it's
So we could know how many.
how many minutes we have to sit like noodling on anagrams.
Yeah.
So
Could be deed is. Could be something we already solved.
well, nothing. We didn't seem to actually see anything with the deed, which was weird.
Yeah. So maybe we should go back and look.
And the deed was actually prominently featured in the outside room.
Yeah.
Like, Seems like
deed is one. No. Event. Deed is never not.
Yeah, actually. Deed is not never. I was just getting there myself. I was wondering if it was going to be like the deed is not real or something.
Deed is over. But that I don't have enough. Deed is over, and then what do we have left after that?
Oh, deed is over. You would have tent.
Oh, really?
No. TENN. Sorry.
Okay. Can we get 1, 10, and 7 at the same time?
I don't know if you can get them at the same time.
No, too many ends. There's only 2 ends. But you can do 7.
You can do 7, 10, and 1 are the numbers you can make. Huh. You can also do 9.
And 9 would be the only number because the other ones all have ends, so that has 2 of them.
My eyes keep doing optical illusions. If something were to happen, it would do it as like a cutscene. Like it wouldn't. This could be the missing cutscene that we haven't gotten.
Deed on. Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know.
Severed?
9 dot severed. Tund severed. Toined severed. Speed is.
That freaks me out. Just got like a red Windows Update box. Can you read me back all the entire poem from this room?
In Ares' court, where the king now lays,
That's here.
on the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. Will a youth approach with empty arms, without gifts nor goals, nor mannered charms?
Okay. And then?
That's it. Oh, wait, sorry. A patient figure, a reckoning great, the black key is lying with the last king of 8. And in the sky above, a brilliant sign, a sullen crosses 5 stars align. Maybe it has to be a certain day?
Oh, maybe.
Shit, I didn't even pay attention to that. I thought like that was something that would happen after. 5 stars align.
I forgot about that part.
Me too.
So it has to be on a day when we get the cross in the observatory? And then come back here at the golden hour?
How do we ditch all our stuff if we end up with... I guess you don't have to pick it up. No, you do though.
The cross just changes the frequency of rooms.
You just don't click on it.
Yeah.
So we have to go... We drafted the planetarium, right?
We did, but...
Did we look at it? We didn't look.
We didn't look.
So why don't we go look?
Well, it's going to be 50 plus 4 today, so it's going to be not that. Tomorrow will be 50 plus 5.
So we have to do this tomorrow. Let's just go check the... Let's go look in the planetarium, I guess.
I feel like if I leave, it's going to be, like, not 1:30 yet. And then I'm going to feel dumb for, like, waiting all this time and then leaving and not even waiting until 1:30.
So, how do you suppose we figure out if it's 1:30?
I don't know. I think we just leave. I think
it's 7 minutes per hour.
Yeah. And we started, what, at 8 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
And how long have we been sitting here?
I don't know. Ages.
Yeah. I should have started a timer.
Well, that's what I said. I said to you, so we should have looked at what time it was when we got in the room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start my live split timer next time we do this. Okay. You know what? That's fine. Whatever time it is, we're just gonna start our day. I'm gonna get my items, I'm gonna beeline up to rank 8. And then we'll come back tomorrow with a cross in the sky. Because that's what it's sounding like it wants you to do.
Deed is wrote. Then.
But is the deed woke?
Deed even rots eye.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I miss the music.
Me too. I've been saying that all along. I just really feel like this game lacks music. I know they try to use it like press X at any room.
To remove it from your drafting pool for a week.
Okay. Archive.
Oh.
I.
Hey, we'll find out what time it is. It is 11:30.
Oh, so we still had 2 hours.
Yeah. Samsonite. I was way off.
Whoopsie.
You know what? Test my theory.
Did we look at the planetarium and get the star today? Don't we have to look to get?
No, you craft it.
Craft it?
Yep.
Okay. Cramped bungalow. A lot of steps for like not having done anything.
Stars look weird.
It's like a comet.
Yeah.
I never paid attention to the stars, to be honest. Like until you just pointed them out, I didn't even realize there were any.
just wasted our mailroom stuff and our extra spray can, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Don't pick up anything today, right?
Right.
We just want the observatory, and then we're done. Nothing changed in here, right?
And we have to ditch our gems.
Nothing changed in here. The observatory, I think, is one of those gems that gets ditched.
The problem is, like, I really don't want to wait till 1:30.
Yeah, nor do I.
We only have 52 stars.
Oh yeah, we need 55.
Well,
Why did I think we had 53?
I don't know. We thought we had 54. Let's just look and see what we get.
Or 53.
You might have spent them.
Yeah, no. Like, so we need to come back in 3 days.
Okay, so do you want to do something else until then?
Yeah, we'll just do our normal schmormal stuff.
How are we going to get the names of these angels? So another one is a planet, though.
Doja.
Yeah.
The Untamed. So whichever one is untamed, that's your answer.
Thanks.
Bob's your uncle. I didn't pick up my allowance. Just wasting steps all over the place. And I didn't do the outdoor room.
You only have to click it once.
Maybe you only have to click it once. I have to click it all the time.
So I don't think I have patience to wait for that. It's a click 1:30.
Well, that could be a DShmoo does it
But
kind
I
of
don't
thing.
want to miss whatever
If there's a
happens.
cool cutscene,
That could be I go to sleep and you wake me up.
yeah. I mean, alternatively, like if nothing happens.
The thing is, I guess like, there's just no way to, like, you could waste keys and gems pretty easily, but there's no way to ditch your money, unless the fountain. I don't know if you can use a fountain.
I don't know why you keep saying you can throw coins in the fountain. I've never experienced throwing coins in this fountain.
Because you drained it.
I don't remember being able to even like the first day of the first day.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can, because when we drained it, we found money in it.
Yeah, I mean, you also found money in the pool. We never threw money in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do the tomb. There's another room I think we need to open there if we get the right items.
Okay, and that was also where I thought I saw a place that I don't think we lit the candles.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
It's
We
almost.
also tried to brute force the angels.
We could also try to brute force the angels.
There's just gotta be a way to find out.
There's only 12 different patterns it could be.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna do the attic. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Car keys.
Nice.
Alright, so maybe we do try the garage this one. Wait, something's still beeping. Where is it? Oh, another key. Extra items, nice. Alright, I did ended us there, but like, I kinda felt like it was worth the risk. One of these is gonna have keys, right? There we go. Double or nothing.
Apparently there's a room in the house that has multiple angel clues in it.
I mean,
it's a room we don't make often.
Yeah. I'm sure that a room that we don't make often has clues that we have not seen. Like what?
So we should try to craft rooms we don't make often. Just like go back and see if there's any clues that we missed. Because I don't think we realized we needed to know the names of the statues. You know what I mean? Because we were like, oh, we solved that. You know?
Yeah. Like, well, I mean, the master bedroom, the study, her ladyship's quarters. Those are just rooms we don't get very often, for various reasons. Okay. Remembering to do this first this time. And now I will log into the network and check the messages from our buddies.
Thanks.
Nothing new.
Boo.
I'd like to order the royal crown.
I'd like to read the stone, the scepter, and the crown. Yeah.
I think like abstractly, that's like the next thing I'm angling toward is like, let's reclaim the throne.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it seems like what we have a lot of clues toward. Like, we kind of know what we need. We just don't know how to get all of it.
Okay, so today we're building our lockpicking skills. Go us.
Sure.
Furnace. No, thank you. Okay, we can do the burning glass, I think, right? Yeah. So we're good as long as we do not want to craft a lost and found. Do not let me craft a lost and found.
Okay. So let's see if any of these are internally inconsistent.
Okay. The black box is empty. A box with no true statements is empty. A box with more than one false statement is empty. Well, the top and the bottom are either both true or they can be both true.
Right. And since two boxes are empty, so this box could be all true.
Could be.
Okay. A box with only true statements is empty. The black box is empty. A box with a statement that is also on another box is empty. Okay. That's the black box is empty is on both of these.
The black box is empty. Black box is empty.
Okay. So these are internally consistent, I think.
But if the black box is totally truthful, then this can't also be totally truthful, right? Oh no, it could be. If this one is totally false.
Right. I'm not even doing true or false. I'm just making sure they're internally consistent. This could also work, I think. So the simplest statement, I think, is like if we go with the white box is empty or the black box is empty and see if they make sense.
Well, especially because they contradict each other, right?
No, they can both be empty.
Oh no, that's right. Okay, so assume the white box is empty.
I mean, and in fact, the white or black are empty.
Right. Well, let's go backwards. Actually, assume the blue one has the gems.
Mm-hmm.
If the blue one has the gems, both white and black are empty. Right. So the white box is empty is true, and a box with a true statement is empty. Right?
Mm-hmm. Which just would mean that one of the other boxes has a true statement.
A box with a true statement is empty.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think it means just one.
Right. I'm just saying that's all it means is that.
That at least one of the other boxes has a true statement. But the top and the bottom are now objectively just true. A box with only true statements is empty. All right, which means the middle one has to be false here if that's true.
Or there's another box with true statements.
The black box is empty.
Actually, this is internally consistent. If blue has the gems, this would work. A box with only true statements is empty. It could be this box. The black box is empty. That one's also empty because they're in the blue box. A box with statements is also another box is empty.
So this one and that one are both empty.
So that could also. So that could also.
Actually, that has to be true. Well, no. unless it's false. So that makes this all true?
Yeah, that could be all true, and the gems would still be in the blue box.
Well, the bottom true are at least true. The bottom two are true. If blue has the gems, the bottom two of these are true.
Mm-hmm.
And if blue has the gems... Here's the problem. A box with no true statements is empty. And neither of these have no true statements, right?
I don't know.
So that would have to be false.
Right, but if this box is a false box...
There's no fully false box, though, in that case.
Right. Oh, okay. So if the black... Well... The blue box would be fully false.
The blue box is not fully false, because the white box is empty.
Yeah.
So blue box, if blue has the gems, blue is mixed or true. If blue has the gems, white is mixed or true. And if blue has the gems, black is mixed or true.
Okay, so blue
nothing's false. So blue does not have the gems.
Okay.
Which means that it could still be true, but blue doesn't have the gems.
Well, let's say that the gems are in the black box, because that affects two different boxes with the same statement.
So if the gems are here in the black box, then the black box is...
Then the blue box has to be the true box.
Yes, because these both have at least one false statement.
And blue...
Says the white box is empty, which is consistent. True. And a box with a true statement is empty. That's this one. And a box with a false statement is empty. That's this one.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So that makes blue totally true and consistent.
Yeah.
A box with only true statements is empty. That is true. The black box is empty. That is false. And a box with a statement that's also on another box is empty.
That would be true.
Right, because this one.
Itself. So that would make white mixed. So we need black to be all the way...
All false. But a box with more than one false statement is empty is true of that one. The black box is empty is false. Box with no true statements is empty. Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
Okay.
I think process of elimination has to be the white box. You know what? I don't care.
Yeah, this is too much time.
My time limit is okay. It's fine.
So the next statement I would have evaluated is the gems are in the white box.
You know what? I was like,
You're over it. I hear you.
I got over it for that one time.
Okay. Yeah, I would have gone on to like evaluate the statement the gems are in the white box, and then worked around that. Sometimes it's going to be too much work for 3 gems.
It is.
But next time you want to give up, we could just leave it. Also.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't like... See, now I miss those 3 gems a lot.
Sorry, you suck.
Yeah. Beelining is a fine strategy. I've decided.
Okay.
We don't have the power of the king anymore, though.
We have a wreck only.
Yes. Which means we may not get blue rooms.
Have we done the pool?
No, we have not.
Right, so let's do the pool.
I hope the blue thing is not in the pool.
Oh, that would be so annoying.
I don't see it at all. Let me just do this one first. Either one of these is fine.
But you're burning a blue room, though.
But we've used this one before.
Oh, we have? Okay,
Yeah.
Forgot.
That turns us the right way.
You didn't try to lock.
I did not try to lockpick. Clock tower. We need that one.
We don't have any gems. I would just redraw until we get a blue. There's many gems. Can't do it.
Yeah, I know.
Just accept your fate.
Break room.
I'll take it. And we might get some keys. We should go back and look at the pool. Do you want me to look up if the pool's note is in the pool?
Yes.
So we don't drain it for nothing.
Yes. I'm going to do this puzzle in the meantime. Okay. 6, 5, 15, 3, 9. Okay. 20, 10, 5, 1. Wait. I forgot to reverse the numbers. 20 divided by 2 is 10. Reverse numbers, that becomes 1. Divided by 2 is 1/2. Reverse the numbers. Am I missing something here? I must be missing something here. There's got to be like a hidden multiplication somewhere or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
This means reverse the digits. 20 divided by 2 is 10. If I reverse the digits, I get 0, 1. Divide by 2 again. I don't get it. I get...
What does that square mean? That's the reverse of digits?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so 20.
Yeah.
What's purple? Divided?
Divided.
Divided by 2 is 10.
Yeah.
Reverse the digits 1.
Yeah.
Divided by 2, 1/2.
Reverse the digits. Nope.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I forget what I put in for this first one. I was just trying to do it off the top of my head. Something squared has got to be 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So maybe it's just 5? But why?
So it's like 0.5, so then it's 5?
0.5, I guess.
0.5 becomes 5.0.
I suppose.
Yeah, I was like semi-thinking that could be it, but it doesn't really make sense.
I am on rank 8. This is the break room. I did not get the garage, unfortunately, even though we have the garage key.
Bummer.
Yeah, well, can't win them all. Can't win any of them sometimes. It's not here. I feel like it should be back here, because this is sufficiently, hidden. But it is not. It's not on the board. This is still a blue room. We upgraded it, but it's still a blue room. It's not in here. Where the heck is it? Do you see it, JShmoo?
What am I looking for? The note?
The blue note.
Okay, I don't know. Why don't you look on the other side of the cigarette machine?
1 second.
Somebody had scribbled something.
Yeah, the mice will play is the name of a bar or something.
I don't know. Go back and look the other side of the cigarette machine. Go back by the dartboard.
Oh, there it is.
In the dartboard.
The bullseye operation can trigger multiple times. We knew that.
I don't understand. Oh, just then it's every time you see the square, you get a square.
Yeah, every time you see the new color. That is not a useful clue. but thanks for playing.
Yeah, I feel like the puzzle rooms are dumb. Like, the puzzle room blue notes are just like...
Hey, like, by the time you figured this out...
I feel like if it's in the pool, you should be able to see it.
I feel like, consistent with the logic of the game, I can't see the coins at the bottom of the pool. Therefore, I may not see a blue note at the bottom of the pool.
There's somewhere it shows you, like, pictures, but, like, it's of the notes themselves. I couldn't see where it came from.
Be a little cruel for it to be in the pool. You already got the pump room one, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's in the pool.
I can't find the hints for it.
Like, I don't see where else it...
I can just tell you what it says because I don't want to drain the freaking
pool. I'll think about that. Let's consider that for later.
Okay.
I mean, I could drain the pool real quick, too. That might be fine.
Okay.
How many does the pool have? One. The pool has 9.
I don't know. Whatever it says there.
And these have 4.
Still trying to find someone telling me. Okay, the pool is not... You don't have to drain it.
Okay.
It doesn't... Based on the clue I just saw, you don't have to drain it.
Alright, well, in which case...
You could drain it and get the freaking barrels anyway.
But then I can't do the thing.
According to this, it is not.
According to that, I do not need to drain it.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
So it must be, like, here somewhere? Because there's really not a lot of space to walk in this room.
Yeah, maybe back up and, like, look at the room as a whole. Because I feel like you focus on, like, the bottom of the room. Although if it is up high, I don't know how you get it.
I mean, like, you just click on it. That kind of looks like it opens. Weirdly.
Kind of does. Looks like it slides.
Do you have more of a hint than that?
It says on upper ledge near roof.
On an upper ledge.
Near roof. So I feel like it's up high.
I guess.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Is it the outer room?
I guess so, yeah. That kind of makes sense.
There's only one location.
And some that aren't in the drafting pool.
I felt like there was some time. Wasn't there when we ended with the monk and it was a room and it didn't show up?
The freezer?
I don't know.
I think because it's just the rules of the freezer are like it doesn't show up in your drafting pool for a certain amount of time after you draft it.
Okay. Alright, closing that page so I don't accidentally spoil another room.
Yep. Okay, but we found that pretty.
Yeah, I didn't want to drain the pool and find out that wasn't the answer.
Yeah. Did we get the office yet?
I don't know.
Let me turn off my notepad view here. I can look at my own checklist.
I just have like a lot of pages and I'm confused.
So we've done the pool now.
Yeah, I don't think we've done the office.
And we did the billiard room.
Otherwise known as the break room.
We haven't done the study. We've done the office.
Okay. I don't see it on my list. Why don't I see the office on my list?
We can't do it anyway. I don't have gems.
Okay. I think I had another page for the first few.
I've done the pantry too. I've done all these. This stinks. I've done the walk-in closet and the coat room.
I just got something that's gonna give you like a turn if you can. What did the office one say? Now I'm curious. I don't see it on my list.
Do the bedroom closet. We haven't done that one yet.
Oh, the office said the king can castle by swapping with another piece, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't know where that is. That was one of the first few we did.
Or did we do the bedroom
I
closet?
didn't write it down. I wrote it down, but not on the
We
same
did the
place.
walk-in closets. Oh, it's just closet on my list. That's why.
Because we upgraded it.
Because we upgraded it. Yes. All right. And there's a blue note in here somewhere. Blue note. Where are you? The closet was one of the original 46 rooms of Mount Holly.
Oh, here's my original one.
That's a little bit annoying.
Why do I still not see the office on my... I don't have a note for the office. There's like 3 pages now of blue room notes. It's weird.
Maybe because we already knew it?
Maybe. Tell me again what this is. This is the we're in the closet?
The closet was one of the original 46 rooms.
Who cares?
I don't know. I wonder if there's something to do with like setting up the estate exactly as it was with the original 46 rooms.
Is there anything in there that's like interesting?
Nope. Huh. I go back to this passageway.
Okay. See, now you've spent our stars.
Yes.
So we have to reconsider that situation.
Well, no, because spending stars is actually another way you can get back to
Right,
getting
I'm saying
a
we
cross
just
in
need
the
to-
sky.
Right, I'm just saying we need to be mindful.
Yeah.
Because...
But I'm saying like we might have the cross today. Now that I spent stars. Or tomorrow.
You guys don't know how to get rid of our money.
Well, today it's kind of out of the question.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure, Jan.
Was that a George Glass thing just now?
Mm-hmm. Just a general Brady Bunch.
Yeah. Wonder if there's a second solution to this machine.
Don't know.
Huh.
And one thing is like we never found Kirk Darren's admin key, right?
No, we never found Kirk Darren's admin key. I don't know if it's important, but... So the solution to this puzzle was 9, then 3. But maybe like 7, then 1. What if you do everything except for 9 and 3?
What was that?
I just flipped all of the levers.
Oh, it's radiation.
Oh, maybe.
Check the radiation level. Please? Damn it. Please check the radiation level.
Hold on. So if I do this, then I do that. It's a 3, then 9. What'd I do? Well, I've done it. Whatever I've done. I accidentally triggered the thing.
Yeah, but now you undid it, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it matters.
What do you mean you don't think it matters?
I think it's just done now. Like, I think if I just do... I can't, we already...
Oh, that's only through the shelter?
Yeah.
It's annoying. We never figured out what was made of that thing that made you not log out. I don't remember what it turned us.
This is just not, like, our day at all.
We have a lockpick kit.
Alright, I'm gonna do the archives.
Okay. It's glowing.
Because it's powered.
Yeah. So we can power something else through it. Or absolutely not. Courtyard's one of my favorite rooms.
I agree. It's always a pleasure to find the courtyard.
It always has an item.
Almost always, but
It
yeah.
has dig spots. Sometimes it has gems. It often has security doors.
It has 3 doors, which is just nice. I didn't see a hammer here, did I?
No.
It frequently will have a metal detector or a shovel, which is, you know.
Might as well do that, I guess. See if it gets you through to the 8th rank. Do we have a lockpick kit?
We do.
So we can start by just picking as many locks as we can.
This may be an exception.
No, I
that
felt like
worked.
last time we were able to, but it ended up being like mainly the rooms that it was like the rooms that had nothing in them we were able to do it with.
Well, that time it kind of worked.
Lockpick? Did you try it?
I want to use a silver key.
Okay.
There you go.
Is this a blue room? Is it the 8th rank? Or no? There
There
it
we
is.
go.
Just say. Oh.
Hey!
Do you think this has to do with like mechanical cores or something? Is this mechanarium?
With that, with the
Or
numerical cores?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm thinking, but yeah.
Possibly.
A coat of arms. First number is 1 numeral.
So it's 1,000,
The rest
200,
are
11, and 2.
what was it again?
MCC XIII.
So it's 1,200. I'm just writing it down. 11, 2. I wonder if it's like a numerical core it. But then I don't know what to do with that information.
What do you do with the numerical core of that?
I don't know. Okay, we got more information.
Another clue for another puzzle that we don't know why we need to solve it. But yes. Whatever.
Yep, so
Oh, you're not blue.
I think after this room I'm gonna call it. Does that room go through though? Or no? I think after this room I'm gonna call it, but if you wanna keep looking for stuff you can. Always on the opposite it turns you.
just gonna do this. Maybe I'll try and push for the master bedroom. Well, that doesn't really help. But...
Oh, it does not.
But now I have keys.
Now you have many keys.
Many keys. All the keys.
It's funny, like getting a lever used to be like so coveted, and now it's like, meh, not even bother pulling it.
Yep. The relative value of lever has fallen.
No, they're still working.
I mean, you could definitely get more than one of the same key in a run.
You have to use it first, though, I think, right?
Right. Should have used my redraws.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Well, we got plenty of keys.
Now that I don't care about keys anymore. Jeez Louise. Sure.
What's your goal right now?
Just filling out the house, see if I get a master bedroom or something.
I want to see if we can get like a rare room. Like, I want to look for these frickin' things.
That's the casino.
I just want to see if we can get like you know, the dormitory has a book and like random rooms have books.
Yeah.
I just want to go back and look at all of those, like all the books possible, because I'm sure you can figure out the frickin' angel clip. Like we have to have the information for that. I feel like there's no
Maybe
way
one of
we
the
can.
drafting books has the upgrades for the cloister in it.
Oh, smart. And they exist.
This is the math worksheet. This is where we got 6 or O from. We're still missing one piece of this.
Yeah. So we should aim to look at the drafting books.
Once you spawn the blue notes, they should just stay there.
Yeah, that would be kind of nice.
That'd be good. QOL.
Well, once you find them, not once you spawn
Like once
them.
you've read them.
Yeah, because you could spawn it without even realizing.
Right. Once you have clicked on it and it has gotten big on your screen, it should just stay in the room indefinitely.
Or you should have something in your tab screen where you can flip through them.
Like in the library or something.
A lot of gems, wow.
That's why I'm doing this. Just kind of have all the keys. There's no reason not to. I will not be doing this, but yeah, I will not be doing that. What was it, the Mechanarium? I don't even know what room that was.
This one was about like
Red herring,
where to
grotto.
find
Yeah.
room 46, which we figured out already.
And this is probably linked to Christoph the Bootlegger. Because he had these same things in his
Maybe.
trunk of his car.
Maybe, and notes written in red.
Right. And he was helping Ravane find the room so that he could steal all of the red letters and blackmail the Baron.
Still missing one.
Well, what's his name?
I need to get myself a little mic so I can go lie down and still chime in when I want to.
Alzara said we will never see the 8th letter.
Yeah.
So
But
maybe
do you think
he's
we'll see
wrong.
why we won't see? You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe.
Like, I feel like it would be dumb if they, like, were like, oh, there's 8 letters, but you'll just never see it, and there's no explanation. Is that it? Are we done drafting?
No, we're not. But I just wanted to do this for no good reason.
Okay. I'm gonna move away from the computer.
Alright, cool. So, JShmoo's checking out, and I am going to waste all our money.
I'm still here, you just might not hear me.
I'm not leaving, but you don't have to talk to me anymore. Okay, locker room, East Wing Hall, Imaginarium. Can I move the microphone?
Yeah.
Like,
Never mind. I was saying, can you move it so it's not directly where? There's nowhere you're gonna move it that's gonna make it better. Sorry.
sorry.
What's the deal with the lunchbox?
When you reach rank 5, it gives you 10 steps.
You know, what's the character on it?
Oh, it's the Chef Angel.
Is there a name on it?
Enjoya lunch.
Oh, we thought that was like a...
Like, enjoy your lunch? Is his name Joya? Is that one of the names?
I think so, yeah.
That's pretty on the nose. Right there. Where's the list of names? Give me a hand here.
I don't know. The list of angels is highlighted, but not with their names.
Like the list of names from the will, you don't have that?
They do, it's wherever the will is.
Is it on a flat page? Okay, we'll find that. This is like the first page of notes you ever did. Sure. That's your new notes. These are older notes. So on the back of this. Joya is one of them, yes.
Okay, so write that in next to the chef. In good handwriting.
Alright. Oh, okay. So now we really are only missing 3.
Okay, let's keep like looking. Okay, I want to re-examine everything.
The farmer one, there might be a clue like in the orchard or the greenhouse or something.
We have a farmer.
We do? No.
Rena.
No, the farmer with the hoe is Rena. The farmer with the pitchfork is not. Sure. This is a key card. That is so useless right now. Cannot even tell you how useless that is. Okay. I think that's all the crafting. Oh, the aquarium. We can craft from the aquarium. Did we do a workshop anywhere? That would be a shame if we don't have a workshop. Okay. Up, left, down. Oh, passageway also. We're not done yet. That's literally 2 trunks I can't open because I just don't have keys.
The keys are spread.
Oh, That's true, but I have metal detector and it hasn't been jingle jangling. I mean, you could just do the garage. Coincidentally was powered. Did it even do the outside room today? I did. It's a tomb, but I don't have the burning glass, so I can't do the thing with the thing and the stuff in the thing. Is this my last chance? I think this is my last chance. There we go. Okay. We're going to accomplish another goal today. Make a jackhammer though, for fun, for funsies. Hold on. So I got the burning glass. I'm gonna find the last thing in the tomb that we think we missed. I don't really care about that. I will make a jackhammer just for funsies. I feel like the jackhammer has been like extraordinarily underused.
It's never a bad idea to walk around with random items because you never know what it's for.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to like go back with the jackhammer to the safe house actually, because there was a bunch of places on the floor that kind of looked like you could dig through, but it was like questionable. Puppers. The dormitory. Reroll dice are useless, but we can check the drafting book. With mountains. Makes sense. Oh wait, no. That's just a picture for the P and peak. Never mind. Unrelated to Korarika. I couldn't make anything else right. Okay. Alright. Time to go to raiding. TM. I invented that. No one contradict me. It's only like 2:30 in the game? Jeez Louise. It's pretty. think I should try and brute force the angels.
I don't know. I think we can find. I should probably repeat what I'm saying. I think we can find clues. That's up to you.
I'm pretty sure that the queen with the staff and shield is Orinda. Because, like, that seems to be, like, the symbol of Orinda Aries, like, that we've seen. Like, that's the statue outside, too. I would wager on that. In which case, like, we only need to guess 2. Yeah. We could try that. Alright, so farmer with the hoe is Rinna. So Orinda is first. Orinda is the queen with the shield. Where the heck is everyone? Finding the statues is the real problem here. Okay, Orinda. Lydia is either the farmer or the riding crop. I'm going to try farmer. We're going to remember that I tried farmer. It's Mila. It's Rinna. Here. I'm assuming you're Lydia. Now Rinna was over here. Now Joya, the chef, who is over here. Now Dowager, who I'm guessing is the riding crop, the untamed, right? And then Vea is the chimney sweep. Not the maid. The maid is next. Chimney sweep first. Now Mila. And now Draxus. So presumably this is the natural order. Ooh, something's happening. JShmoo? No. Nothing new. Never mind.
What happened? It was just when you hit the drag button.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I just went you in the wrong order.
I mean, I don't know, pulling all the other arms is what opened this in the first place. Doing it in a different order didn't seem to change anything. Oh, is this the room you were talking about?
Yes.
Okay. I have a jackhammer, but I can't dig here. Unfortunate. After waiting the better part of 3 weeks for the equipment to be carefully hoisted down the cliffside one piece at a time, the wait is finally over. Today we begin our formal foray into the mountain and begin excavation of the first tunnel, the first of many. To prevent future delays, Tomas Sinclair has generously volunteered to install a freight lift to facilitate both personnel transport. However, that was a weird, incomplete sentence. After seeing his ornate designs, one can help but feeling the Baron's delicate taste might be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Regardless of the particulars, I'm sure my crew won't object to riding down to the tunnels in fashionable style. So what is this? Oh. Hey. The metal door. It's an alternate entrance to the tomb.
Nice.
So that means we should be able to get into the tomb any day. Right? We don't need the tomb.
That's great.
Alright. It's not like a permanent upgrade or anything. But yeah, it looks like we now can re-enter the tomb any day we want. Which is... I mean, yes, great, but also why? I don't know. But that's pretty neat.
So hitting the statues in a different order it didn't seem to do anything.
It did not.
So does that mean you could try a different order?
Possibly. I mean, if I... Could just mean I was wrong.
Right.
I just guessed Lydia and Dowager wrong. Means I have to raise everyone back up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are only 8 of them, right? Alright, I'm going to keep my first assumption, which I think is correct. Because this is the same statue that's out when you look out the window that you see that this is Orenda. So, you are first in the natural order. Then Lydia, I assumed was the former, but perhaps is the riding crop. Then Rinna, who has a hoe. Then Joya the chef. Then Doja, who then becomes the pitchfork.
So is there really only 2 that we don't know?
Yes. Oh, maybe. Like 3 including Orenda. But, like, if I'm right about Orenda, then... yeah, we only don't know 2. Where's Pitchfork? Where'd you go, Pitchfork? Your broom. Your chimney sweep. Your Pitchfork. So if you're Dowager, then Vea is the chimney sweep. Then Mila is the maid. And then Draxus. That didn't seem to do anything. When we did it in the order from the chapel, like, that was what opened the door to where Draxus is.
Right.
So the fact that that didn't do anything tells me maybe we're barking up a wrong tree. But I don't know. make Draxus do something. Hey! Something happened.
Yay! What the hell is that?
I don't know. The original copies of the books.
Can you look at the thing for me? The picture? Is it Draxus? I can't really see.
Yeah, Draxus with
that's the missing 8th window.
Yes. That's the 8th window that's not in the chapel. It's our original copies of the books.
Yay! Do we keep them? Do they go to the library? What happens?
The Red Prince. Once there was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. So there's symbols for each thing. It's like birds representing
the countries.
The countries.
The yellow canary.
Oh, I gotta write this down now. Okay. So, canary is mountain. Crow is Orinda. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. Swan is Moragi. He never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky, with a weird little squiggle underground, was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. He never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade. He was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. Oh, interesting. This is very different. But one day the prince saw something new, and if you look closely, you might see it too. I don't have a magnifying glass.
Hopefully this will stay open.
Yeah, well. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew, and the prince had a new favorite color, the color blue. Is that on my screen, or is that... there's something like weird over here. Okay. Cool. So we're just gonna do this real quick. Gonna bring up my goals. Okay. So language, her ladyship's note, the natural order, we got that, and the inheritance, we got that. So now we want to bring that's a new goal we have, which is bring magnifying glass to original manuscripts. Okay. Did we sealed metal door next to chess puzzle? That is solved. Nice. Another solution to the chess game? Nope. We are solved. We just had to castle. Okay. Whew. That is some good checked off goals right there. All right. And then Swimbird, right? Oh, a new clue. Wait, it's not. It's an original manuscript of a new clue.
Yeah, well, it's purple. We knew that. You gotta read it out loud.
All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely find two. For you're looking for a new clue too. For clues come together like a pair of new shoes. How many memos should be visible? Cook, maid. Dead herrings. Medium gate. Double check with Kirk about documents. Suspect list needed. Will add in final illustration. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, rewritten his theories. and gone through the piles of the evidence shown to God only known, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Wait a minute. That's the rest of our letters. Right?
What do you mean?
On the box right here.
What does it say?
Too much overlap with the clue in the secret passage. Right? Like the castle. Like we have these letters, right? S, right? O-O-T. But it's saying that there's another clue to it in the secret passage, which we haven't found.
So we have to draft a secret passage.
Yeah. I think so.
What's the bottom? Note to publishers.
Insert small case numbers barely visible between the marked words above. Which we solved. Swap the rook with the king. Just quickly remind myself here. So there's a clue in the secret passage to that puzzle. He looked and he looked under his beds and in nooks. Too obvious? He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. It says replace fork with something connected to 10. Here's Cuckoo 2. This one has a counterclockwise symbol on it. So tome after tome that the library loaned and the books that he had that he already owned were searched from their colors all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Tender Cipher. Was that one of the books we saw?
Yes.
Yeah. Draft the Six is Uncle Ah and Luna renamed. Again, the cuckoo clock here is suspicious, and it actually has like a clockwise symbol on it. That like... Oh, here, removed. Denoted in verse.
Removed from what?
Removed from the board to show that it's an anagram, I think, because these are all the anagrams here.
Oh, they're also...
He changed all the letters
They're
and
also
lines.
Mary Mary.
He changed all the letters and lines that he found. Lines as in ranks or lines as in spines. He checked all the colors for each key that he wound. A nod to my uncle's parlor game.
I don't get it.
He, like the dartboard, he doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting, as my mother used to call me, Mary, and found that the diction of each word was sound, unending homophones. Right?
So that means there'd be more homophones? What's with all the arrows with on next to denoted in verse?
It's the same arrows as this, I think.
Oh, so it's going to show you the other versions.
I think, yeah, I was just going to show you, like, the anagrams.
But, yeah, it's not telling us right now.
But it's not telling us the answer.
Okay.
Alright, we got this. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. From what I was told, I believe Margle's directory is currently 22 rooms short of completion. No cause for concern yet, as Uncle has thankfully removed Pump Room from the draft pool.
I don't get it. Who's Margle?
I think it's the investigator.
No cause for concern yet. I don't understand.
Because he can't find them in the safe house. He's searching for her co-conspirators.
Right, so what's it do with the pump? Oh, you can't empty the pump
Yeah, the pumper was not in the draft pool, so he can't change the reservoir level.
Got it. Okay.
A man obsessed and cuckoo too. They would say as he would wander through, the best medicine is not yet evident. When he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Show the entire route. Seeing all the signs, measure, stop. Perhaps there's something new, something overlooked but in view.
Remove sign from the final illustration. Okay.
Interesting.
But what is all this? Remind Randolph.
To set this up before we leave, like the fake admin keys and the suspect list.
Okay. It's interesting, but I don't know what.
I think there's a few new clues in here, right?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Like this is confirming the homophone is a thing we should, or not homophone, the anagram is something we should care about, right?
Yeah.
Cuckoo 2 is mentioned twice. Right? Cuckoo 2, and this has the symbol on it.
And it's the same like in room 46 where like one of them is like bent awkwardly.
Well, these are in room 46, so I think it's saying to do something in room 46, right?
Right, but I'm saying it even looks like it's awkwardly bent.
Yeah. In nooks. I don't know what this X means here.
Place fork with something connected to 10.
So is there something else in the nook that we haven't found?
Oh look, to Tanner fork. Replace fork.
So this whatever item is here in the other book.
Oh, so to look in the other book and see what's
is connected
there.
to 10. Whatever,
Okay.
maybe whatever 10 was on the map.
Okay, maybe.
Right. Did I save the map?
Like the metro map?
I don't think I saved the metro. Oh, I did here. Number 10 is Tanner Fork.
Okay.
So it says
So we want to see what's there.
It's just saying replace the fork with something connected to Tanner Fork.
Mm-hmm. Oh, another interesting thing is like everybody in these things seems to be wearing hats.
Yeah.
And there's hats all over the house.
Maybe, but see here's the castle. And but we have those letters already.
It looks like it says foot. We do?
Yes, we have the S, the O, and the T. But it says too much overlap with the clue in the secret passage.
So we need to go to the secret passage and find a clue.
And see if there's a clue there.
Because if I find a clue, I'll know what to do.
And there's something with the nook, right?
And what's with these numbers 4 and 9?
I don't know what the X here is about. I think it's just like
Could you go back to the page you just were?
We solved this in the original one.
What is this? 8, 12, 1, 5 plus 14. What is that?
All checked, corner, case rooms.
Oh, okay.
Had low.
The lowercase rooms or something. You did check the lowercase word and it told you something. I forget.
Yeah, like all of these all the checked rooms in this list had
and look,
a
depart. Oh, that's a departure. As you cross out, put depart.
He has a medium gate.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's kind of interesting, but it's a lot of stuff that's.
Yeah.
Cook and maid.
He'd find 2 clues. That's the question.
Cross that out. What's with cook and maid?
I mean, is it Joya Mila?
How many memos should be visible? I don't know. And the cook and the maid are in the next Aren't they the ones who are standing by the fork? I don't know. I don't know who they are.
Yeah. Don't know.
Random people. Okay, cool. I finally made some progress.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Okay. I think we call it here.
Yeah, that's cool though. I'm glad we did this.
So we're gonna end our day right here. We'll check out the observatory tomorrow to see if we have the cross.
Did you want to try to end in the break room, or are you too lazy?
No, because I don't want to have an item in case tomorrow we have the cross in the sky.
Cool.
So if we have the cross in the sky tomorrow, we can try to see if just hanging out until 1:30 in that room triggers what we think is going to trigger. Mm-hmm. Cool.
10 notes in.
Thanks, Drax.
And yeah, that's cool. Well, like, it's coming together now why, like, he didn't have a window.
Yeah.
Like, we just kind of were like, oh, he, like...
And
like, oh, he's gonna be the 8th one.
So for further reference, just because...
Yeah, we got it down to just, like, 2. So we got to force it.
And... like, the only 2 I had to guess were Dowager and Lydia. Like, Orinda... Yeah. Like, her statue, like, I saw it, like, and that's the thing, everything is based around this, like, history of Orinda Aries, right? Like, and, like, the rightful crown of Orinda Aries. And, like, this iconography, like, there's literally, this statue is outside. If you look out the window on the east side of the house, you can't get to it. There's, like, a gazebo with this statue in it. Mm-hmm. So, like, if any of them is Orinda, it's this one.
Yeah.
That was kind of my deduction.
I think that's fair.
And then I just brute forced. I tried Lydia for... I tried it wrong first, but I only had to try twice.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
That's really cool. I'm glad we finally found these things.
All right. Cool.
Maybe we should have tried for this sooner. I don't know that.
Well, I mean, like, the game's pretty open-ended. It doesn't really tell you what order to do things in. But
yeah. Anyway,
we're going to call it a day here. Thanks for joining us. This was a day.
Yeah. We dealt with a lot. So, okay, thanks for watching. We will... Clockwork Shopping Center has a little clockwork on the bottom.
Yeah.
Day 88. So we'll just keep going, I guess.
Yep. If you happen to have been lurking on Twitch, sorry we weren't watching chat. JShmoo usually does that, but, well, you weren't when you were relaxing.
Mm-hmm. Just guys.
Oh, we have a spam message. You could ban them.
So anyway.
Yeah. If you were watching on YouTube, we hope you enjoyed this journey. We've trimmed it a little bit, I think. I mean, we haven't yet, but we will.
We will.
We will.
And yeah, so then we have more to try tomorrow because we want to try to get into that Aries.
Right, we want to get the black key.
That we think is going to be in that black.
Right, so that's actually an important goal we need to add here.
And I want to maybe bring a magnifying glass back to those books. And then, obviously there's more in those books. I think we got like a couple of leads, but...
Alright. Yeah, thanks for joining us. If you are enjoying our playthrough, like our videos, subscribe to our channel, comment. We love the interaction. And,
yeah, did we get better at the game? Are we doing better now?
I mean...
Let us know. Yeah, I do not know how to melt that freezer. The radiation. We also want to check on the radiation. You did some doohickey stuff in the lab, and we want to check in the shelter.
Yeah, but I don't.
We have to do that again.
I don't really care. I think the only thing is that if you turn on the experiment and it raises the radiation, you can go back to the shelter and it'll unlock all the doors in the house.
Okay, I'm just curious.
That's what I understand.
I still want to figure it out. All right, cool. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.